Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I didn't get my chat ready. I didn't get anything ready. I've been gone for over a week. And I'm slacking. Give me give me a moment. Can hide this. Shouldn't be as broken as my last stream. Wait, what was my last stream? My last stream was Monopoly. That was fine. I didn't have any problems during Monopoly. It was just Kid Pix that was broken. Okay. Who dis? What dis? Somebody else just start streaming too? Getting notifications on my phone. Gotta just check those out real quick. No, there's nothing. Okay. I think the game... Oh, actually, I was gonna say I think the game volume's low. But these cutscenes are pretty loud, so this will give me an idea. Not this cutscene. I was hoping it was gonna be the Twin Rova cutscene. I want to have my AC on in the background. It's gonna be really hard to stream during the summer if I don't have my AC on. Ugh. Alright, well, let's just play some Ocarina. I have two files started here. One I don't remember doing, which is this one, Neo. This is clearly me. Got to the water temple and stopped, which sounds about right. I don't want to do the water temple, because obviously it sucks. I can't see myself playing this further than the water temple, to be honest with you. There's cool parts after the water temple, but God, that temple sucks. I might just download a save like right after the water temple when I get to it. That's actually a good idea. Let's frig the water temple. It's just so time consuming with the boots. You gotta open the menu. The menu's kind of glitchy. I'm playing on an emulator, so my aspect ratio, I get the extra like wide part of the screen, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I have this save file started because I didn't want to watch that opening cutscene because it's unskippable, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. So I'm just at the beginning of the game right here. The game looks kind of clearer and kind of more blurry depending on how you look at it. Like the backgrounds, these pre-rendering backgrounds like this will look real jaggy. Ugh, that's a little rough. But the models will look like nice and crisp. It's the power of emulation, I guess. Hello, Steph. Hello. I'm back home. You can see that now. I'm supposed to be playing Monopoly with Shaq later. I don't know if I'm streaming that. Probably not. Whoa, what's in the glitchy ground here? You see that? What's going on? But yeah, I'm just in a Zelda mood right now. A lot of my friends have been weirdly playing through Zelda all at the same time. I don't know what started that, but I'm down. I love this game. Oh, I missed you too. Yeah, I like don't know what to do that I'm now that I'm back home. It's like I gotta post a video, but I also gotta like edit, and I gotta go out and make another video, and I gotta stream. I'm also learning my piano stuff at the same time. Like I'm just overwhelmed by content. I'm also drawing a couple things. Asarim, hello, how's it going? Steph, I thought, wasn't Majora's Mask your favorite one, I think? Yeah. I don't remember you talking about this one, but maybe you like this one too. Welcome back. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't be eating snow peas on stream. God, they're good. Yeah, just in a retro mood. I might even play some other N64 stuff. I just, something easy to get me back into streaming. Something that I don't have to pay a lot of attention to. Eating pizza. God, I would love to eat pizza, but I ate like garbage this past week because I was traveling across Canada. Like, we're not obviously making home cooked meals, so I'm just kind of eating out every single day for the past 8 days. So I'm like, nah, I gotta get some veggies in me. I did buy some produce, but it definitely wasn't the majority of what we were eating. In your defense, Steph, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time look identical. So, easy mistake. I should play Majora's Mask. I do love that game as well. I played through it kind of recently, like 2 years ago. I played through both the 3DS version and the N64 version at the same time, just to see what the differences were. So I'm fairly confident I can go through that game kind of quick. But we'll see. Yeah, that one is a direct sequel to this game. They made it like a year or something after this. I don't know the exact timing or anything like that, but... Come on, don't break. There might be a couple of bugs like that, because I am emulating this. I like to collect as many sticks as possible. These sticks are actually like the most powerful weapon in the game. I think you can only carry 10 though. But what kind of pizza are you eating? Because that's the important question, I think. I had pizza last week. I got it from a little local place called Canadian 2-for-1. Not to be confused with our 2-for-1 that we normally have, also in Canada. But it was just some knockoff bootleg place called Canadian 2-for-1. It was pretty good. The bugs. Yeah, I'm gonna go catch a bug. Gonna give it to a little poor bug boy. Also, welcome, Pluto. Thanks for stopping by. That's 2 people who really want Majora's Mask instead of Ocarina of Time. But, I don't know. Ocarina's good, too. Ocarina's just, like, a really easy playthrough for me. Like, I don't really have to pay a lot of attention to it. I'm just getting back into streaming. It's been a little bit, so... Something lower effort for me. Papa John's extra sauce, well done with onion. Alright, I'm an onion fan. I went to A&W recently and ordered just a small order of onion rings. Apparently there's no such thing as a small order of onion rings. They gave me a giant bag of it, so I didn't finish it all. Otherwise, that is the best thing they have on their menu. I'm not a big A&W fan, though. Yes. I said I like it, but I get why you wouldn't want to play it. That's the thing. Like, the whole beginning part of the game is fun because it's all in Clocktown, and Clocktown's the best part of the game. And the music and atmosphere can honestly carry that game for me. Like, I'll play through it just because I like it. I like how it looks. And I'll just suffer through the rest, you know? Actually, I was given the offer today for Panzerati's, and I just had to say no. I'm like, I've eaten so poorly lately. I just gotta power through the social pressure, which is hard for me. If somebody offers me food, I'm almost 100% gonna say yes. I get frustrated as the Goron a lot. The Goron sucks. He sucks. His punch is so close range to himself. Like, he basically hugs himself like that when he punches you. That's one of the biggest changes of Majora's Mask 3D that nobody talks about, is they completely changed all of the Goron's combat, so he's actually able to be played properly. Which is kind of neat. I think this is just the compass. I'm not going to open that. But the 3DS also changed the Goron for the better, but changed the Deku Scrub and the Zora for the worse. The Deku Scrub can't zoom across water anymore if you, like, do your little spin before it's jumping, so if you're jumping across, like, the lily pads, it's very, very tight. And the Zora can't do fun swimming anymore, so... It has a lot going for it that's good, but... I don't know. I kind of wanted to do a Ocarina of Time randomizer, but I've never done this game 100%, so I feel like I would be missing a weird key or something, and it's in a chest that would contain a heart piece that I normally wouldn't get. I play games pretty bare bones. Zora was the only reason to play. That's what I'm saying. I would, when I used to play this game as a kid, I would rent it from Blockbuster, or sorry, Majora's Mask rather. I'd rent it from Blockbuster, and they would have like a complete save file, and all I would do for the 7-day rental or 4-day rental, whatever it was, is I would just swim around in Great Bay as the Zora. Just, it was so much fun to play. So much, like, it controlled so well. I had to take that away. They still have it, but it consumes magic now, so it's not as good. I beat the Zora part and then stopped playing, which is stupid because that's already so far. Yeah, I think that's 3 out of 4 temples, I think. And also, if you manage to power through the Great Bay Temple, like, that's the worst part of the game, I think. It's but I get it though. It sucks. I remember I struggled so hard on the boss of that temple. I think his name is Georg, which is an awful name. Is that my guy Black Fox? Watch me play some Ocarina of Time? Some Story of Time? It's a little reference to Black Fox's stream, where he was playing Story of Seasons and Story of Ages. At first I legit thought you were playing Story of Seasons, because I was playing Story of Seasons. But then you were just playing Oracle, which is cool too. We're skipping all the unnecessary chests. I don't need this compass I'm at. I'm good. The one thing I always loved about these 3D Zelda games is they put so much effort into the combat. Like, it's very, very intricate, and you never need to use it, which is a shame. And I'll explain that in a second. I don't need to kill this guy. What am I doing? Get out of here. Yeah, it's this one. If I frig this up, it'd be so funny. Oh, I almost did. That'd have been super good. What is everyone's favorite Zelda game? I think I know everyone's answer already. That's in this chat so far. Let me guess. So, Steph is Majora's Mask. Pluto, Majora's Mask. Black Fox, yours is A Link to the Past. And Asarim, I have no idea. And Tia, yours is like easily Ocarina of Time, easy. But Twilight Princess is also up there. Easy, easy. That's an easy game. Oracle of Ages is your favorite to play, but you've always said that Majora's Mask is your favorite, so I'm gonna still stick with my answer. Yeah. Tia, would you say that Twilight Princess is your second favorite? Twilight Princess is really good. I should play that as well, but I don't own the HD version. I don't want to play it on my Wii, so. The lore is really good. The soundtrack's really good. Everything about Majora's Mask is good. If I didn't play through it twice last year, I'd be playing it right now. That was a fun playthrough, though. We were a little frustrated with certain things, admittedly, but we powered through. I'd have to weigh Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess heavily. Yeah, those are the... That's all of them, huh? That's the 3D ones. Skyward Sword gets a lot of unnecessary hate. That game's actually really good. There was a time, like everyone else, that was like on the internet at the time. When it first came out, Skyward Sword was probably my favorite one. That was probably just me getting caught up in the hype, but it has a lot good about it. I really like Skyward Sword. The music's fantastic. Majora won some major points 2 years ago. That was a good playthrough. That was a good playthrough. I legitimately really enjoyed doing that. Just pop down in the basement. Is it time for Majora's Mask? I just don't like the motion controls in Skyward. Now this is gonna sound a little bit hostile, and I apologize for that. Oh, give me one moment. Give me one moment. I have to help my uncle with something, but I'll be right back. Give me like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. Oh, what was I gonna say? Real quick about the Skyward Sword thing. The motion controls are fine. Everybody's just playing it wrong. Because they're going like this. They're doing where's my cat? They're doing wide motions, right? They're going like this. They don't need to do that. It's all in the wrist. Just that's it. That's the whole game. That's every Wii game. That's my heat. Other than that, you're valid. Anyway, I'll be right back. Don't turn off my stream. I just got here. Okay, I'm back. Did everybody leave? Well, if you did, that's okay. I appreciate everybody stopping by for the brief moment they were here. I don't check view counts anymore, so I don't know. Now's our chance to be bad. Okay. Can I make this jump without killing that thing? I don't remember. Nicholas, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the welcoming tone of those two consonants. Okay, alright, okay. That's the only hit I'm going to take this entire run, I promise. Yeah! Sneaky little tricks. I think you do have to fight that, that Skulltula, though. What's up, B? These two? Yeah. Those be the one. Okay, alright, sir. I was always scared of this particular room as a kid, because these guys fall down from the sky and I didn't know what they looked like. I would always just hear the sounds and get scared and leave as quick as possible. Oh, they sound terrifying though. I was right to be scared. I feel like there's only two games that that really made me scared, and neither of them are really particularly scary, which is Ocarina of Time and Resident Evil 4. Now, Resident Evil 4 makes sense. That is a horror game, but like compared to like some of the other Resident Evils, it's not that scary. Maybe that's just because I know it so well. I'm definitely gonna stream Resident Evil 4 sometime. I love that game. But this game got me multiple places. It was that one. It was the entrance to the Forest Temple with the two friggin' Wolfos coming out. Alright, 23 is number one. You guys don't forget that. Okay. Redeads. Yeah, redeads were also scary, so that's fair. And Dead Hand was also terrifying. That friggin' weird, creepy thing in the well. However, I didn't play through most of this game legitimately until later on in life, because I was like such a regular at Blockbuster. Every time I would rent the game, it would either be past that, and I would just keep exploring the Forest Temple. Sorry, not the Forest Temple, the rest of the game, and not the specific temples. And that was just how I enjoyed games. Back when you would, you know, the save file would be on the cartridge rather than the system itself. And then later on in life, when, you know, Blockbuster and video stores in general weren't as prominent, or also, like, GameCube's memory cards were required for the Zelda collection, I didn't have that luxury anymore, so I would have to actually play through the game myself. So it probably wasn't, like, not until I was, like, 14 until I played this game legit. And saw most of the content it had. I remember one of my runs, I had trouble remembering how to activate this boss fight. I'm like, what? She's not attacking me. What do I do? Oh, I think I freaked that out. Hi, baby. Okay. I'm a little disappointed that she was able to go climb up once. That's okay. 1 out of 5 dungeons done. Because we're not doing the water temple. No, we're skipping the water temple. Gonna download a save that's past the water temple after I'm done. Also, I hate the water temple. If you want to come do the water temple for me, be my guest. I don't have the route memorized. It's just a maze, and I don't want to deal with that. Talk on stream and I'll play. I'll pretend that I'm playing, too. I'll hold the controller like this. By the way, I'm using a PS4 controller. So it won't even look legit that I'm playing it, because I'm going to be using this. Like, I could stream on original hardware. I don't want to, though. So many problems that come with that. My adapter works fine, but just fine, not like good. It tends to flicker, and I don't like that. Yeah, the flicker on that adapter is not super good. I have a way around it. I could play it on the Wii. Because I have that Wii HDMI adapter that David lent me. But that has like these really subtle like scan lines going through it. And they're fine. They're not like... They don't obscure anything. They're fine. They don't look that bad. They don't bug your eyes. I just don't... I could have it this clear. Like, this is clear. So, I'd rather it like this. Also, is the game too loud? No, I'm looking at my volume levels. It's fine. Maybe the game's too quiet. I also don't think that's the case either, but... Who knows? Nice, 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 nice. I think I got a hang of the audio levels. I usually don't have too many problems with them. I also got to go back to Pokemon Snap eventually. I don't know if I'll stream the rest of Snap, but I was really liking it, but I've barely touched it, so yeah. I think I've only played, I've put maybe 5 hours into Snap. Let me check, actually, while this unskippable cutscene's going on. I'm going to just double check my playtime. Pokemon Snap, 4 hours. Never mind that. Are people enjoying watching Pokemon Snap? I don't know. It's easier for me to, like, if I think I'm going to get sick from a game, it's easier for me not to stream it, because then I can just back out at any time. But if I'm streaming it, then it's like, oh, I had to put on this show, and now it's like everybody's got to watch me be sick. So that's the tricky part with those games. I think I'm fine, but I don't know. We still got to figure out how to stream Overwatch, because I'm not done Overwatch. Want me to turn off stream? We can just play Overwatch. No. I'm in it. Like I said, I'm in a Zelda mood anyway, so. And it's been a while since I've legit played all the way through Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. Tia, I'm Steam rich still. If I gifted you Monopoly, would you play it with us? You'll have to install Steam and make an account, though, I think. Which is like nothing. But it'd be fun, though. It'd be real fun. Minecraft, I will... Okay. Yeah, so... Send me that Steam account. I'll just gift you Monopoly, because I want to play some Monopoly. Not here for them cutthroat shenanigans. Hey, I'm good when I play Monopoly. I don't even play it like that. It's fine. I'm just a casual Monopoly enjoyer. I don't even know the rules, to be honest with you. Minecraft, I'll jump back on very soon. I know I said I would play it when I get back. It'll be mostly just for chatting, to be honest with you. You guys still playing it all the time? What is up with you all? I'm playing Monopoly. What would you prefer I play with everyone, Fox? Because I'm not doing Valorant. Valorant sucks. All Valorant content? Here's my other hot take. I'm sorry you keep bringing up the hot takes to me. The content just sucks. Just hopped off Minecraft. Give me your pity play. Yeah, the pity play's coming. The pity play would have been better when you were sad. But now that you're the happiest person in the world, I have no reason to play Minecraft anymore. Overwatch, yeah, we'll stream Overwatch. Because that's a fun little chatting game, and we frig around in that game. That's like all we do. Yes, congrats, Steph. Everybody say congrats for being the happiest person in the world to Steph. I think she confirmed that earlier, I think. I pay attention. Yeah, congrats! Had a me day and everything. Steph, I got you presents. You're not even gonna come get them? Yeah. Happy would be nice. Oh, happy birthday! That's really sweet. I gotta get an HBD in the chat for Steph. A little HBD. There we go. Or whatever. There we go. What would you rather I play? Any more modern board game that isn't 100% luck dependent? Hey, that is blatantly not true. The beginning of the game is luck dependent. However, it is the deals you make and the investments you make that determine the outcome of Monopoly. But you can get screwed pretty easily. It's kind of like you compare the beginning of Monopoly to real world beginning of your life circumstances. You can start rich or you can start poor. And then there's small amounts of things you can do in between to change your life outcome. But it's mostly determined by the beginning. Monopoly's real, I'm telling you. Play some bingo? That's a fun game. Well, bingo dabbers are fun. Those are like my favorite art medium. Yeah, this scene was the saddest friggin' thing I've ever seen in my life at the point when I saw it as a kid. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll stay in the forest with you, I love you. But God, the cinematic little backwards walking. Oh. Like legit tears though, like actually. This is a sad moment. They cut the kiss in the North American version. Yeah, they did. Shout out to our Ocarina time video, which is still up on my old YouTube, which I'm not going to link here. But it's the funniest friggin' thing in the world. Our commentary was gold on that video. I always liked how cinematic N64 Zelda was. Yeah, the sounds in the cutscenes and just everything. It's so satisfying and good. If you want a more modern Monopoly-style game, resource manage. Play Settlers of Catan. I've played Catan. It's okay. But it's okay. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I only played it the once. I played it IRL with a bunch of people. But I don't know. I like Monopoly. It's brutal. This tricky guy. Yes, I got all that. Thank you. This Owl's lucky. I like his theme song. Every time my district manager used to come to my store, I would hear that Owl's theme song as he was talking to me. Brandon, did you hear all that? Yeah. What? I was a good employee, I swear. Kevora Fredora. The owl always reminded me of the Pringles guy. Why? Because Pringles are boring. Oh, those new Lays, by the way. Freaking, they have Lays based off Smart Food and Lays based off Sweet Chili Heat Doritos, and they're so good. Oh, I didn't make it on time? No, 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 you can make it. Go, 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 go. For the wolf. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Oh, when it's upside down, that makes more sense. I think you could just readily get those Lays at Metro. Like, they're there. Oh, Malon's so cute. That's a solid character design. Look how blurry this background looks. Emulation's a wild thing. Yeah, they're on sale. Oh, I found out what the third bag is. Here's my white cheddar Smart Food popcorn. It says based on Smart Food at the top. And the third flavor is a cop-out. It's kind of garbage. It's Ruffles All Dressed, which I think is so stupid because Lay's already had an All Dressed. And they should have made it Ruffles Sour Cream and Bacon Lay's. That would have been sick. Want to cosplay Malon again and fix my wig? I will cosplay as... the Luigi one. So my favorite thing, and I talk about this every time I play Zelda with people, is everyone pronounces everything in this game differently. Because our reading comprehension for fantasy type words when we were children was non-existent. So, for example, I would call Kakariko Village, I would call it Kakarayo Village. All dressed Ruffles are the bomb. What do you want about? Yes, that's not what I'm saying. First of all, I'm kind of lying. I'm not a big fan of all dressed at all. However, how much different is the seasoning on all dressed Ruffles compared to Lay's Ruffles? Like, I feel like I won't be able to tell the difference. Maybe you guys will, as big all dressed, fans. But I don't think I will be able to see that difference. So, oh wait, turn your head, sir. I'm gonna see that Pringles. Oh, because he's got the dot eyes. I see. Yeah, he kind of looks Pringles. Like, what does the Pringles guy say? He says, "Pop your hunger," right? Lay's chips suck. You know what? I like Lay's. I preferred Humpty Dumpty, but Humpty Dumpty doesn't exist anymore. Humpty Dumpty Smoky Bacon chips were my favorite chip of all time, and I have strong nostalgia for them, and a lot of good gaming memories that's affiliated with those chips. But you can't get them anymore, so oh well. Have a seat, chip peasant. I'm following. Yeah, no one eats chips like Tia. Having lived with her for 2 years, you eat those chips faster. You don't eat. Straight up. But the good thing was, you would never have those bottom corners of chips that I have all the time. I don't finish my chips. I'm very, very bad at finishing my chips. So, didn't have to worry about that. They never went to waste. My mom gets Cool Ranch all the time, which I don't even like, and I beat her to them. My mom is also obsessed with Cool Ranch. I feel like it's a very mom chip. Pluto, does your mom like Cool Ranch? I like Miss Vicky's Salt and Vinegar. Those are my weakness. Those are popular. I used to get those when I went to Pizza, I think. Sweet Chili Heat and Smoke and Stampede. Okay, I know you don't like Lay's, but you gotta try the Sweet Chili Heat Lay's that just came out. They're so amazing. I just downed the whole bag, and I never do that. Bottom of a bag of chips is the best. All the seasoning. See, I don't know. All the seasoning can be bad. Have you ever had dry Mr. Noodles? You eat a pack of instant noodles, like ramen, and you crush it up and you sprinkle the seasoning in. I never finish that either because the seasoning at the bottom is always the worst part. It's way too salty. My mom only buys Lay's original chips and puts them on a butter sandwich. What the frig is a butter sandwich? That is probably good. I'd probably enjoy it. I really like Lay's regular, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just want a salty little snack. Lay's original is Is it a mom chip? I don't know. My mom really likes Cool Ranch and Smart Food, which I'm down for Smart Food. I love Smart Food. I will eat 3 bags of that a week. You never, okay, Fox, you never took like a little pack of, I keep wanting to say Mr. Noodles. I'm pretty sure Mr. Noodles is Canadian, I think. But instant ramen, right? Like you get friggin' cup noodle or whatever, but not in the cup, in the little packages. Somebody help. You crush it up, right? It's a cold bread sandwich with only butter on it, and then Lay's original chips inside of it. See, I don't know. Like, it sounds foul. Like, it sounds like it's probably going to be bad. But it'd probably be good, too. Like, I don't know. It's just a salty, crunchy little sandwich with some creamy butter. That might be good. I'm down to try it, is what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. As a kid, you eat Mr. Noodles in a bag raw after you're putting seasoning on it and shaking it up. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was, if you were either middle class to poor, that was like your lunch snack. So, that's what I had. It was just a solid snack overall, but I never ate the bottom corner. It was way too salty. Like, ugh. Yeah, that was like a really, really common thing here, anyway. Fox, I know... Did I get my egg? Yeah, I did. Okay. I've done butter sandwich with chips. It's tasty. I'm probably going to try that. That sounds like it's okay. Like, first instinct with weird foods is always to be like, ugh, yuck. But, like, I don't know. I'm down. Mom? Yeah. It's... I don't know. I have a good feeling about this one. Peanut butter and butter with chips. That is actually something I do. On my peanut butter toast, I always put butter on first. It gives us that like slight little bit of like salty butterness that I want. I don't remember if I have to stand near her for the egg to hatch. I just always do for atmosphere. I don't know. I'm also not very picky, so like I'm down to try all this garbage. Peanut butter and brown sugar is best. Actually, what I do is I'll put butter and then peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter only, obviously. Don't eat smooth peanut butter. And then I will put cinnamon and sugar on it as well. That is delicious. Oh, God, I'm going to make that tomorrow. I'm going to make that right now. Oh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed and hungry about peanut butter. My dad would make me brown sugar cinnamon toast, and that was my fave. That sounds delicious. I don't have a lot of brown sugar like in my life. I should change that. It is good. It's just by the time I get to it, it's always solid clumps that I can't do anything with. With chips, it's even better. Add chips to my brown sugar peanut butter toast. Lay's are a sandwich staple, apparently. I was actually, when I was a kid, and because we were always poor, we would always live with like family friends. So I lived with some other people, and I remember they were serving dinner. I forget what it was, probably boiled hot dogs or something, and they had a side dish of Lay's chips. So it was just straight up chips on my plate, and I didn't say anything because I was a pretty quiet kid already. But that blew my mind. I was like, what is this? What is happening here? I'm gonna eat this for a snack. Why do I need this here? You know, I don't know. It was weird. And then I found out it's a pretty regular thing. Like, I've seen it, like, it's in the commercials. That apparently a lot of families did that. So, I don't know. Apparently my family was a weird one. Sometimes you only get one side and chips. I feel like my sides were mostly, like... We did a lot of boiled vegetables, so, like, broccoli. I had that today, actually. That's good. Sorry, while I'm waiting for daytime, I'm gonna eat my sugar snap peas. Never had chips as a side dish. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't something we did in our family. Like, I would regularly eat... I was a chip monster as a kid, so I'd be destroying bags of chips all the time. My mom had to make those sidekicks really stretch out throughout the week. That's how it was. Oh, you want to know about something that's actually foul? And I don't recommend anybody eats? Is my family created a... I don't know if they created it, but I've never heard anybody talk about it. And if they did, it's out of shame. They created a cereal, which was not a cereal. It was bread ripped up with sugar on it and milk. They called it bread, milk, and sugar because they know how to name things. And it tasted fine. Tasted like a little dessert. A little sweet cakey dessert, but it is still soggy bread and milk. Some people in my family still swear by it. They say it's real good, and I will never, no matter what circumstances I'm in my life, financial or otherwise, will ever eat another bowl of that poison. Awful meal. Like, shout out to, my single mom who, really came through for us as a kid, but like, oh, that was a bad call on that one. It was rare that we did that, but if we did do that, it was something like we were having something fun to eat. Okay, so chips with dinner was a fun thing. So that's good, right? Cinnamon toast with butter, and you mix cinnamon and sugar together and sprinkle it on the toast. Yeah, that's standard. Cinnamon toast is standard. That's like the way you do it. I don't mix the cinnamon and sugar together. Basically, I put the cinnamon on first and I sprinkle sugar on top of that. But it's the same thing. But yeah, cinnamon toast. I love cinnamon toast. I will... Oh. My secret ingredient in everything is cinnamon. I put cinnamon in dinner dishes. And it always... The worst reception it gets, like the cinnamon and stuff, is... Yeah, it's alright. That's the worst it gets, but usually people like it. So, shout out to my guy Soren, who messaged me the other day and said, hey, I was thinking about how you put cinnamon and everything, and I still do that. I'm like, yes, yeah, it was good. I told you it was good. Bread, milk, and sugar. It was, it's not good. Don't ever eat it. Maybe bread, milk, and sugar would be good with some cinnamon in it, but I doubt even cinnamon could save that. We literally had a shaker of cinnamon and sugar mixed together in a spice cabinet, which is just a smart idea. I always thought they should do that with cinnamon and sugar or even salt and pepper, which both exist. But I didn't have them as a kid. Yeah, cinnamon... Oh, what we used to do with hot dog buns and burger buns, that was like... We didn't have... like hot dogs or burgers. Oh, that was a weird effect. So we would, so they didn't go bad, we would use them up for breakfast, and we would make like little buns. You'd like break the bun up in half, and then you would do it up like a cinnamon toast. But instead of putting it in a toaster, obviously you can't do that. So you'd put the cold margarine on, and then you put the cinnamon, the sugar on, and then you'd put them on a little baking sheet and put them in the oven for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, and it would be so good. So that's how we used up all our hot dog buns. It was so good. My mom made me these burritos a few times, and I dreaded them. It was tomato soup with cheese slices. I think there was some sort of solid in it, but the texture was like a really runny, thick sauce. This is a burrito. She called it a burrito. It was a recipe on the back of a can. Was it on the back of like a Campbell's soup? That sounds like vaguely familiar. Made it super cursed. That sounds... So a cheese slice with tomato soup in it? Or the other way around. Yeah, I kind of remember that, but it didn't sound as bad as you described it, so I'm sorry. Yeah, hot dog and hamburger buns, and we would just cut them in half, or break them in half because they're already pre-broke. And we would do them up like cinnamon toast, but in the oven instead of the toaster. I would still eat that to this day. It's delicious. You can do that with any little bun. We just use bread my entire life. To this day, I just prefer bread slices. However, you haven't tried both, as you just confirmed now. So, go back, try the hot dog and hamburger buns with the cinnamon on it, and then revise your decision, because I promise you it's better. It's real good. Oh, what are these statues? I can't even tell. I've never actually gotten a good look at them. Are those real statues? Like that they've just digitized. I know it doesn't look like I'm playing, but I am playing with one hand. So I'm not just reviewing a video. I mean like putting the burgers and hot dogs on the bread slices. Okay. Yeah, my family does that too. I don't like it because the bread gets soggy too quickly. It's like you put the ketchup, you put the condiments on, and then it gets ruined. But yeah, I've heard of that before. I don't like it, but yeah. $20. What other weird food things do your families do? I'm trying to think of other ones that mine did. I used to make little mini pizzas on slices of bread. So that would be, it was in a similar way of how you make the cinnamon toast. But you would get a piece of bread, you would smear ketchup on it, put a cheese slice on it, and put little hot dog things, like hot dog slices on it, and then you pop that in the oven for a little bit. So that's how we made our little pizzas. And honestly, they're pretty solid. They're pretty good. Like, a lot of these poor people foods, they're delicious, but you just don't talk about them, you know? Because it's like, ugh, you eat that? You little worm. My mom taught me how to make my own pizza bagels. See, I didn't have that. I had ketchup hot dog slices on bread. Pizza bagel sounds good, though. Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, another one, actually, is I used to make these like peanut butter ball snacks, which were really sticky to eat, like hard to eat, like peanut butter. Obviously, it's peanut butter. But I would get a slice of bread and I would like roll it up into a ball, which is already kind of gross. But that was the only like way I could think of making a cake type thing. And then I would put peanut butter on it, roll it in Rice Krispies, and sprinkle sugar on it. And those were honestly pretty good. And my grandma's would always have tomato soup and spread cream cheese on crackers, and I'd drop them in the soup. That sounds good, though. Actually, the way I eat soup is pretty foul, too. The amount of crackers I put in my soup, it ends up just being like a cracker mess with a little bit of soup in it. I could use a whole, like, tube of crackers and just crush them all up and then, like, sprinkle it in. I don't eat soup in public either. I used to do a whole tube as a teen. Can't now. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just also don't make it a regular habit of eating a lot of soup. Maybe I should. Who knows? Peanut butter on crackers dipped in soup. What kind of soup? I guess it doesn't matter. Most of them are tomato-based. That's a little weird. I do peanut butter on crackers. We used to make these little cracker sandwiches with either like Cheese Whiz in them. Basically Ritz Bits, but with like salted top crackers. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Anyway. Had an ex who didn't like soup because he didn't like drinking a warm liquid, which he really liked drinking coffee. Now, you gotta be consistent. I don't really like warm liquids at all. Well, do I? I guess ramen is the closest, but I mean, the broth is like my least favorite part. Not really. I like the flavor of the broth, but I don't like the sensation of drinking a warm liquid. I guess it's just different. Who knows? I'll have the occasional white hot chocolate, but even then I'll just order an iced coffee instead. Oh, Steph, are you saying same to having... Yeah, peanut butter and the Cheese Whiz. Oh, for the homemade Ritz Bit sandwiches, yeah. Oh, also, margarine or butter smeared on crackers as well. Also solid, also real good. I still do that sometimes to this day. It's real good. I just don't drink the broth. I try to have it so I can eat the same amount of ramen and noodle. Yeah, the soup and the noodles. Yeah. So I'll like drink. That's what I try to do as well. I like to have like an even amount. I don't like to eat all the ingredients, and then have like this big bowl of water left. So I will try to like use my big ramen broth spoon to like spoon it out as I go. Yeah. Leb1224, thank you for the follow. How's it going? We're talking about gross foods that our families would make growing up. And Zelda is also here. Peanut butter and crackers. My favorite thing to do now, and this one is just legitimately good. I swear they offer this at rich people parties as well. Is I will slice up some pickles, slice up some cheese, and pop those on crackers. Just like a cracker, cheese, and pickles. I don't know if there's a name for that combination, but I do that all the time. I'm doing pretty good. I just got back home from a long trip. Haven't streamed in a little bit. Wanted to play something cozy and easy for me to play, something that doesn't require a lot of attention. And that's just Ocarina of Time. This is a big comfort game for me. So we just have that, and we're chatting it up. It's kind of fun. You mentioned grilling cheese raw in a pan yet? Oh. Okay, so we do that still. So my stepdad, he does that. He'll get some old cheddar. It has to be cheddar specifically, and he'll fry up the cheese on the frying pan, and it's delicious. It's basically, you know, when you're like making a burger and the cheese spills off onto the frying pan and get that crispiness, it's all that part. It's all the crispy cheese part. It is so good. Highly recommend. I just put it in a microwave. I'm sure it has a similar effect, but getting that fried, I don't know, maybe. I haven't tried both of them, but yeah, it's super good. Oh, one time I had a pickle juice slushy, because pickle juice is, I like pickles, so I popped the juice in a big old Batman cup. Remember those Batman Burger King cups, like the really big ones from the Tim Burton movie? And I put a bunch of pickle juice in that, and then I made a slushy out of it, and it's pretty good. Only did that once as a kid, but that's something straight out of Goosebumps. This text is kind of frig. I just noticed that, like, the O is out of place. The S is out of place. Look at the S's. They're all lower. What's going on? That's bizarre. It's probably an emulation thing. Goosebumps. What's everyone's favorite episode of Goosebumps? Mine is The Mask with Carly Beth. Anyway, that's the only one I remember. I used to have the VHS tape of that one. Whoa, you got a whole collection of these Zelda emotes. How do I get those? Do I have those? Are those standard? No, they're not. The Mask is a movie? No, that's a regular episode, isn't it? That's a regular episode. I'm gonna need a source on that one. I had it on VHS though, so maybe it was. I remember that was like the iconic Goosebumps episode, but I don't remember it being. It was a okay. You're right. It is a special episode, but it's a two-parter, I think. So it could be a movie like Wizard of Time emotes. I don't know who Wizard of Time is, but they got some sick emotes that I kind of want. I have to check. I'm gonna check that out. I like the episode where he drops his briefcase. It's a TV movie. Yeah, it was longer. Actually, interesting story, real quick. Goosebumps side note. Weird connection with the Mask episode of Goosebumps. Carly Beth, her real life brother, went to my middle school and was friends with my cousin, which is kind of a weird like connection. It doesn't sound real, but his name is Byron. So anyway, I used to melt marshmallows in the microwave, and then we didn't have a candle to oh yes, yeah, I did that all the time too. Yeah, and they would kind of like puff up in the microwave, and it had like similar effect. They're just warm, nice marshmallow. Yeah, I would do that too. Absolutely. No, Fox, not The Mask. I'm talking about the Haunted Mask episode of Goosebumps. You know, where the girl's like, I don't want to, I need a scary mask for Halloween because my friends, I'm going to scare them. I can't take it off, and I'm killing everyone now. Right? It was that one. I don't think she killed anyone. I think the whole scary part was that she couldn't get the mask off her face. And, like, it made idle threats to people, like, I'm gonna bite your knees if you don't get away from me, or something like that. And then she eventually got it off. I don't know. Goosebumps is weird. Yeah, Byron, yeah, he was in our middle school, and it was a real-life younger brother of the kid who played Carly Beth in Goosebumps. They look identical, by the way. So I imagine she went to the same middle school as me as well. I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. excuse. There we go. The Mask episode of Goosebumps is in no relation with the Mask of Jim Carrey. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's kind of the same deal, isn't it? Is that a tradition? Yeah, messing up the first note of the song, every single song. I love Goosebumps as a kid. Now I love Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh, that's that one was definitively scarier. But I'm sure if I went back and watched Are You Afraid of the Dark, it'd be, you know, stupid little nonsense. It's like I thought this was scary as a kid. Ignore the little graphical things, gimmicks, and quirks. I'm playing this on an emulator because I don't want to hook up my N64. I would say that Are You Afraid of the Dark is the better show. It probably was. That was when they were all around the campfire, right? That already like set the tone. It didn't have the wacky little like theme song that Goosebumps had. Goosebumps theme song is real good. I love it, but I still kind of find it spooky as an adult. I don't know. I gotta watch it. Didn't JonTron do a review of Are You Afraid of the Dark? That's the last thing I've seen about that show. Was it on? Is it on Netflix? I don't know. I feel like I saw it on a streaming service recently. I just want to watch Goosebumps. I used to be obsessed with the books as well. My favorite book series as a kid was Amelia Bedelia. I think I've talked about this on the stream before because I freaking love Amelia Bedelia. But if you haven't read it before, it's a maid who takes everything super literal. So they told her to trim the Christmas tree, you know, decorate it. And then she took scissors and literally trimmed the tree, and that was really funny to me. So good. And that was the whole friggin' book series. I'm like, how is this comedy gold not more popular? Not on Netflix? That's a shame. That's a real shame. What's everyone's favorite book series as a kid? Mine was Amelia Bedelia and Nate the Great. And I also used to buy a lot of Garfield compilations in a Scholastic book order as well, which I might still have those. I wouldn't say, you know, I had the best taste in literature, but I think I did. Freaking fell off. Of course I did. How do I get out of here? I've never fallen in this water before. I had to go this way now. Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants was solid, but I read Super Diaper Baby first, which was a comic, so it was way funnier. I'm sure Captain Underpants is also good, but I was just exposed to it a little too late. I'm like, where are the funny pictures? I avoid reading as much as possible. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that I didn't stick with reading. I was obsessed with reading in like grades kindergarten to 3, and that was like I would even say it was a hobby of mine. But by the time, you know, grade 4 and 5 came around when Harry Potter was the big thing, I had already lost interest, and I was already playing games that were very text heavy, like Ocarina of Time. So the need for books it was just non-existent. I remember doing like schoolwork that was supposed to be based on books, like based on games. I did one based on Final Fantasy Tactics because I played that when I was 11. I read a lot of Pokemon novels that were just shortened episodes. Yeah, I have a lot of those book series as well. Who was it was Tracy something. I'm trying to remember the author of the Pokemon books. I have a ton of them. I used to collect them. They made a new Are You Afraid of the Dark show. I did not know that. Redwall series was good. I really liked the TV show because it had a killer theme song and the art style was very nice. I'm sure it still holds up too. I've heard good things. Let's see. Black Fox, did you ever get the Redwall show? Yeah, did you ever watch the show, Black Fox? I'm curious as well. The new Are You Afraid of the Dark was bad? But, like, I don't know. I mean, is the original Are You Afraid of the Dark even good, or is that just nostalgia-based? I would rent out cryptozoology books, sometimes the same one over and over, because I liked looking at the blurry photos of the Loch Ness and Bigfoot. I was weirdly obsessed with those as well. I don't remember where I got it, but when I was, like, 11 years old or something, in 2003, I came across a large amount of weird books that we just had in our basement. I don't know how we got them. And these books included things like Dungeons and Dragons guides, which I've never gotten to D&D, but for some reason we had them. And also a lot of weird like supernatural type books and creepy things. So we read about the catacombs and monsters and such like that. And I was obsessed with those books, even though I'm not superstitious at all. I don't believe in ghosts, but I was fascinated with that stuff as a kid for sure. It is good. Old is good. New is bad. I'm gonna have to take your word for it, and if it ever streams on anything, I will probably check it out. But yeah. Oh yeah, Redwall TV show. Redwall TV show was solid. Oh, it was a Teletoon classic. Which I think is a Canadian-only channel, so that might explain it. Was Redwall Canadian? Was the TV show Canadian? I have no idea. Which would explain why like some of the American viewers didn't get it. Pluto, you know a lot about Canadian animation. Was Redwall Canadian? How did we all like 16? Not even being edgy, I didn't watch 16. If it came on 2003 or later, I didn't watch it. I didn't have TV after that point. So any like newer cartoons, I just didn't. I wasn't exposed to them. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's funny. Redwall is French Canadian. Yeah, okay, so that explains it. It's a French Canadian show, real good show, and it was on a Canadian exclusive channel, which is Teletoon. So, I knew I was out of touch with cartoons when I went to an anime convention, and they had 3 voice actors there. They had Richard Cox, who does the voice of both Ranma and Inuyasha. He was who I went to see. They had 2 other ones, which I can't remember now. But one of them was the voice of someone from Total Drama Island. I was supposed to go back to the forest. Why didn't anybody tell me? Dang it. Whatever. It's fine. It's all in the background. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, they started to sing. They're like, yeah, everybody loved this show, Total Drama Island. And, like, my friend was with me, and she was, like, really into it as well. And then they all started to sing the Total Drama Island theme song in the panel. And I felt so left out, because literally everybody in this room was singing this song that I had never heard of, and I never heard of the show either. And I'm just like, dang, this must be a real good show. Why are we so poor? Yeah, I know. Poor people's stories are fun, though. If you're poor. Apparently they freelanced in Germany for Redwall. Okay. So it's got some roots everywhere. Ed and Eddie is also very popular. I didn't watch it because I judged things harshly on their art style. As a kid, I was pretty picky with like the media I consumed as a kid. So even with anime, like I didn't watch any Gundam stuff because I didn't like space-related things. It was just too dark. If the show was too dark, I was picky about color schemes. So all my favorite shows were very colorful. I loved Arthur, Care Bears, Pokemon, Digimon. But if it was a show like Gargoyles or Batman the Animated Series, I just didn't watch it because it was too dark and I didn't like it. Like, it just gave me a bad feeling. Nightmare Before Christmas, same thing. Couldn't get into that for that reason. The guy who voices Jude also voices the lead guy from Total Drama Island. So it might have been that guy. I'd love to watch Total Drama Island from the beginning. I remember somebody explained it to me. Isn't it just like a cartoon version of a reality show or something like that? It sounds interesting. I'm sure it's a good show, but I just had no idea what anybody was talking about. Let's all watch Total Drama Island. Sure, we'll do a little watch party. I have a few of those queued up, don't I? Never watched it. I don't know anything about Total Drama Island. Where am I going? Move, sir, move, go. Makes sense to be Canadian only, yeah. We had some pretty good shows, honestly. I give Canadian television a hard time, but some shows are good. I only watched 1 episode. I'm guessing of Total Drama Island. Sorry, I'm a little bit backed up. I feel like I missed out now. Redwall shaped my childhood. I mean, book adaptations are always better than the animated series and movie ones, apparently. So I'm sure you didn't miss out on anything, really. Watch it now. I'm not gonna watch Total Drama Island now, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably gonna be one of those things I say, yeah, but never do. The show's really good. Black Fox. Yeah, the theme song of Redwall is very, very pretty. Very just traditionally like medieval fantasy sounding, but it was nice though. It was pleasant. I didn't like shows like Birds or Blaster's Universe. Blaster's Universe. That was the math kid, right? I had a we played a lot of Math Blaster in school. So that was like my exposure to that series. Oops, I went the wrong way. How dare I? Arthur is the bomb. Yeah, Arthur's solid. Like Arthur's real good. Oh, please go away, Pringles. Gargoyles is amazing. Shut your mouth, sir. No, anything that was too dark, I didn't like it. Games included. I had what's that game called on N64? Nightmare Creatures. Let me see if I have it. Proof that I'm allowed to emulate this game. I'm just saying. But yeah, Nightmare Creatures, like, that's a really dark N64 game. I just couldn't play dark things. It would just give me a bad feeling. Not a scared feeling, just like a bored feeling. So I don't know. Birds is a good 4 a.m. show. My 4 a.m. show was Card Captors. That show, I think realistically Card Captors is actually a 7 a.m. Teletoon show, but it felt like 4 a.m. That show was hard to catch on TV. It was ridiculously early. Birds sent me into a blind rage. I don't remember which one Birds was. I have to look that up. I was drunk once and drew the characters from memory, and it was really close. That's a shame when you hate something and you have it memorized. It was 5 a.m. I watched Ripping Friends at 3 a.m. Ripping Friends was a weird show for me because I watched it all the time, but I didn't actually like it at all. I don't want to hear what you said again. Did they play the national anthem on TV? Yeah, I didn't like a lot of gross shows either. I'm so picky with my shows. Cyber 6 is a weird exception for me because I actually loved Cyber 6, which I know isn't a unique take. Everybody likes Cyber 6, but yeah, for some reason I wouldn't have expected Kid Me to even like that show or give it a chance. Oh, go this way. What are you doing? Mega Babies was also gross. I did watch a weird amount of that show as well. I don't know why. Mega Babies is Canadian? Explains it. You know what else is Canadian? Friggin' Being Ian. Which is also not good. The only thing I retained from Being Ian was orange rhymes with door hinge, and that's it. Yvonne of the Yukon, also awful. Like, why did Canadian shows rely on being gross all the time? Why was that our thing? Like, they just had to be nasty. I wasn't easily, like, even grossed out, but it's just like, why must you be like this? Sticking Around. Yes, Steph. Sticking Around is so freaking good. I love that show. I love the art style. I loved everything about that show. I had a good theme song. I still get it stuck in my head. I call everyone to this day. I call everyone Stacy Stickler. So. Ugh. I want a tattoo of pepperoni from Sticking Around. Yeah, that was everything in that show was well designed. Also, the music was also really good. Not even talking about the theme song. I'm talking about the background music. Every time, what's the bully with the hat? He's got the hat. He's got a hat. His little sister. Every time she would talk, it would play this little jingle, and that would get stuck in my head a lot too. Russell, yeah. Every time Russell's little sister would talk. I'm gonna play it on keyboard, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. What was the yelling guy's name? You seem to know all the characters, so what was the yelling guy's name? Oh, Angela Anaconda. That's another legitimately amazing show. See, all these shows were bright and colorful, and they had a fun little art style. Of course, Anaconda is ugly, but I don't know. I like it though. Yeah, Angela Anaconda. That show influenced me in the sense that Johnny Abadi, he eats his pizza backwards, and I remember thinking that was genius because the crust is the worst part. So why not eat that first? So to this day, I still eat my pizza backwards because of Johnny Abadi. He just knew what was up. Also, anytime I meet a Johnny in real life, I always put them in my contacts as Johnny Abadi. Meaning I've only put one person in my contacts as Johnny Abadi. That slight echo. There is good sound design in this game. I wanted to cosplay as something from Ocarina of Time. I forget what it was, but I wanted to make mitten hands, like polygonal mitten hands, because they always have their hands like this. That's really funny to me, but I can't remember which character it was. Tia, if you can remember, I'd appreciate it. This game is so quiet in a good way? Okay, so I shouldn't turn it up is what you're saying. Not the game volume. Pingu. Was Pingu? Pingu was Canadian. Shout out to Pingu for having the best theme song that lasts 5 seconds. I love Pingu's theme song. Now, Pingu actually has 2 theme songs. One of them is a nice little whimsical thing, which I don't like. And the other one's a friggin' like a sick beat. And it's really good. Was it Link? It was probably just Link then. In the 4th grade, we had to write this little paper on what we wanted to be when we grew up. Like, what did we want to do for work? Or what was our dream job? And I wrote that I wanted to be Link from Zelda. Or I wanted to work at Blockbuster. And I did neither of those things. Pingu is British, but go off. Who can tell? No one's speaking. But yeah, I guess it was just anything that was on TVO Kids I associated with Canadian television, even though I actually can't think of any Canadian television shows that were on there. There was Arthur, which isn't Canadian. Magic School Bus, also not Canadian. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Completely wrong. I was a TVO Kids kid, but I'm also a hack. Anyway. Zabumafu or Crass Creatures? Easily Zabumafu. Absolutely Zabumafu. No contest with that one. Crass Creatures was boring. It was the same show, but only with the education. I watched my favorite educational show as a kid was it was called Inquiring Minds. It was also short-lived on TVO Kids, and nobody has ever watched it. Canada has strong ties with the UK, which is why TVO had all the weird British stuff. I love Crass Creatures, but Zabumafu had puppets. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it was nice and educational animal television. But Zabumafu has puppets, and had a good theme song as well. So... The Bod Squad! Bod Squad had a good theme song, too. Yeah. That was a good little... I don't think that was a full show, though. I think that was like a... What are those called when they're in between shows? What are those called? You know what I'm talking about, though. I don't think that's what it is. Mona the Vampire, also killer theme song. Was that Canadian? Whatever. Honestly, if a show had a good theme song, I was probably going to watch it. Little Lulu also gets stuck in my head often as well. That was a good show. That one didn't catch on as well. My friends in college and I all dressed up as Mona the Vampire friends. Little Lulu, I don't remember any of the characters' names besides Little Lulu, but I really liked the theme song. Such a danceable song, you know? Little Lulu versus Nanoland? Easily Nanoland. Nanoland's friggin' solid. I just remember you and I staying up till 5 a.m. We're just watching Nanoland. and losing it at her trying to eat the lollipop, just like. Oh, it's a good show. Calling her dog Russer. Oh, you're talking about in a blood feud. Okay, Nanoland versus Little Lulu. Yeah. Nanoland's like an alien, so I feel like she already has powers. It's a lolly, Russer. Yeah, Little Lulu doesn't stand a chance. What's to hate about Little Lulu? Like, I don't care. I don't have strong allegiance to Little Lulu, but I'm curious anyway. Oh, Family Channel. I hate Family Channel a lot. Little Lulu comic as bad as the show is just animated comic strips. But once again, throwing back to what I said earlier about being obsessed with Garfield comics and a lot of like Saturday cartoon strip, like Toronto Sun kind of deal. So I was obsessed with all those. Like I read Dilbert, Hagar the Horrible, Foxtrot was garbage. That was a bad comic. Wasn't entertaining even a little. Yeah, all those. Even Marmaduke. I think if it just had a cartoon character in it, I was down. For better or for worse, I want to talk about a good theme song. That saxophone solo in the ending version of that theme song. Oh, also I watched a clip of For Better or For Worse recently, and that show has beautiful animation, like unreasonably good animation. Yeah, For Better or For Worse. I was a Teletoon kid for sure. Like mostly YTV. My ranking for Canadian television channels, they didn't have to be exclusively Canadian, but like what I watched. Was YTV, Teletoon, TVO Kids, PBS, Treehouse, and Family. I really hated Family Channel a lot. That show makes me sob. I love all the holiday specials of that show. I taped them. Yeah, it was a good show. I watched it often. Like similar to like Little Lulu, not in quality, but like I can't remember anything about it, but I remember watching a lot of it. So, and both shows had a killer theme song, so that's points in both of their favor. What is this theme song I'm playing? Let me start over. Frag. Okay, let me start over. Okay, I'm not playing this up. I'm trying to remember. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. First try. I remember For Better or For Worse being a little sad in like one episode. I think, didn't they kill off the dog in that show? I feel like they killed off the dog. They did. I remember you were specifically complaining about that because I remember you were saying, hey, you can't watch things when they kill off the animals, and I'm like, that's fair. I know I have a few friends like that. There's a lot of episodes in For Better or For Worse where a character just goes through it. It seemed like more. I mean, it's in the title of the show, right? I think that's like the whole moral of the show. It's like for better or for worse, things will turn out fine. Like, yeah, it sucks now, but it might get good. Yeah, the dog has seen better days. You know what? Things didn't turn out fine for the dog, and that's a betrayal. That's a betrayal on Canadian television's part. So that's why I stopped paying for cable. Singing the lyrics. It's a good song. And also a good moral. And also probably not true. No, it'll be fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. It's nice. It's good. Right, I was going to say about Family Channel. Even though I wasn't a fan of Family Channel because I didn't like a lot of live action shows, I watched... my favorite live action show was Radioactive on YTV because it had the funny guy who played George in Radioactive with the spiky hair. He was funny. I also had a crush on the girl with the rollerblades at the time. And... I don't know, that show just had a solid cast of characters. I remember there's also System Crash, but I can't remember anything about that. I think that was more of a skit show. Yeah. And then there was... Oh, I'm not allowed to go in there yet. I can pick up the bombs now. Right, we're allowed to go into the cavern. But yeah, Family Channel was all those live action shows, and I wasn't into it. I watched a couple episodes of Even Stevens. That was okay. I remember I got a couple good laughs out of that one, but I couldn't stand all the other shows in it. And maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I'm the problem, but who knows. But they did have some secret anime on Family Channel. They had Moncoli Nights, which had this terrible droning theme song that was just instrumental, but I liked it a lot, and I love the designs. Did we watch iCarly episodes at 4 a.m. one time? I have watched the entirety of iCarly. One time I was in high school, I think I was like in grade 11, and I got really sick, and my sister had just given me her Netflix account. This is like early days of Netflix. And I had watched the entirety of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and iCarly. Because I used to watch a little bit of iCarly with my niece, and I thought it was funny. And so I ended up watching the entire friggin' show. I don't know if it still holds up, but at the time I was really into it. No, iCarly was on there really earlier. They might have taken it off and put it back on, but iCarly was on Netflix early on. Moncoli Nights, I love the character design in Moncoli Nights a lot. Like, that art style is solid. There's a huge thing about that recently because they took out the episodes. I'm sure it was, but it's definitely the second time they had it on there. I didn't know they took it off, but it was 100% on Netflix at the time. No, I know you can make this jump. Make the jump. There you go. I think you're not supposed to get this heart piece yet. Yeah, Disney Channel. I've never had Disney Channel, but Family Channel was our Disney Channel. So I'm sure it's of similar quality. Moncoli Nights has an amazing video game, if I remember correctly. And the real show is super cool. I didn't know it had a video game, but I'm willing to check that out. If it's good enough, I can play it on stream. I don't care about viewership. I'll play Moncoli Nights. Has a really good manga as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I loved that show. And if our version was bad, then it's gotta only get it even better, right? Okay, but like, still, if it's only Japanese, sometimes it's varying amounts of language knowledge. I make all my content based on the Digimon Vital Bracelet, and that app is unusable as an English, consumer. But I do it anyway. Unless it's an RPG, then we're frigged and we can't play it. Oh, another good one, and everyone knows why I love this one. It's friggin' Flint the Time Detective. Had this cute little caveman guy as the main character, and that caveman guy is my entire, like, artistic inspiration for everything. I'm like obsessed with little caveman characters. It's Game Boy Color, mostly text. Dang, that's a shame. Well, I guess I'm not playing it then. But yeah, Flint the Time Detective. He looks similar to, like, I guess, kind of like Joe and Mac. More so Congo from Congo's Caper on Super Nintendo. Nobody cares about these caveman characters, Brandon. Come on now. But they're all solid designs, and I gotta add Flint the Time Detective to that list of good characters. I don't even know Flint, but that's on point for you. Yeah, no, it's as soon as if you were to look at the character, you'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. Everybody look up. Actually, I had a little figure of him. You might recognize it because it was always in the hallway between our rooms at the house. Come on, spin and hit him. There we go. All right, I can just knock him out with hit him with one of these, right? No. Okay, so now that I hit him with that, I can switch to the stick. It's very Brandon Core. Little caveman characters and little lizards as well. Okay. Swing at me, do it. Nerd. Ah, you're taking some hits. Alright, bye. I know I'm kind of being very loose with my health right now just because I don't give a heck. Bad manners, yeah. Oh right, you're supposed to get the healing shield before I come in here, but who cares? We're not gonna get hit again, even though we got hit like 10 times. I've been on like really low health for a while now. I should probably heal up. Don't Dodongos not attack you unless you attack them? Isn't that a thing? Huh. Oh, I feel like I'm missing one. No, it's just 3. That's right. No, I don't want to lose the stick. Come on. Oh, oh never mind. He swung first. If you stand in their field of vision, yeah. That just happened to me right now. I want to do Wind Waker next. I was talking to Pluto about this yesterday because I love Wind Waker a lot. It's my favorite Zelda game for sure. But my Wii U has some issues, and I think it might just turn off randomly, and I'm worried about that. If I walk in this lava, I think I'm gonna get burned, aren't I? And the only reason why I say that is because when I was trying to stream Kirby Crystal Shards, my game kept resetting because I was playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console. So I'm a little worried about that, admittedly. You can't see me from there. Yeah, you're fine. I also kind of want to play through Kirby Crystal Shards again. I love that game. That might be my favorite Kirby game. I always said it was Superstar, but I don't know. Crystal Shards has a really good feel. Play Wind Waker? Yeah, I don't know if I can go through Wind Waker as fast as I can Ocarina of Time. Like, I just know this game a little bit more. But I can try. I think I know it fairly well. That was the coolest thing in the world. When I figured that out as a kid, I was blown away. That's the coolest way to solve a puzzle. He's not even looking at it. I didn't know he had his face. That's really funny. That's good. I don't need that pass. I'm gonna do my best to not get hit by a bat here, but I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a bat. Huh. Ooh, that was a good shot. No, don't hit me, please. I think there's only 2, right? Ooh, dropped hearts for me. Please, pick them up. I do want to play more N64 games in general. I do feel like N64 is probably one of my favorite systems. Like the games, I know everybody says it, and it's true, the games haven't aged super well. But I have such fond memories with this system. This is usually where I lose my shield, and I'm going to try not to lose my shield this time. Oh, missed. Okay, okay, watch this. No, Super Nintendo is my favorite system. And 64 is up there, though. So is GameCube. I just love Nintendo. Yeah, that's my clean Link. But I'm going to switch to Genji. No, go down. Okay, first try on this one. Watch this. Okay, actual first try on this one. Watch this. This time I'm going to throw it. Okay, actual first try. Those are nice practices. And now here's the real one. Yeah, first try. Does anybody want to race me in Ocarina of Time? I don't know any speedrun strats, but I'm like fairly quick at the regularly playing it. Oh, right, you fight more than one. I'm not gonna waste my sticks this time, because I realized I should have saved those for fighting Greg at the end. Watching Black Fox do his races is inspiring. Yeah, I feel like I've learned a bunch of speedrun strats for a game I've never even played. Like, I feel like I could play that game more competently just from watching his streams. You coming? What's going on? Hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna bust out the Diddy Kong Racing again at some point, because I can't go without playing Diddy Kong Racing for longer than a couple months, so that's gonna happen again soon. I just want to play games I already know and I'm comfortable with. None of this playing new releases. Frig that. I don't want to do that. Pokemon Snap was really fun, but I'm done. It's time to play Diddy Kong Racing. I guess I could play original Pokemon Snap. I did do that on stream, but it made me sick. Play Resident Evil Village? I legitimately want to play that, but I also don't have a job, so I can't afford the game. So, I'm not going to do that. But hey, if you want to buy the game, I'll borrow it off you. But you already watched the game on stream, so I guess you don't really have it. This is an optional chest, right? This isn't the bombs. Is this the bombs? This may be the bombs. I'm going to open it. I don't want any compasses or maps. Yes, okay. Right, beyond that door is one of the optional chests. Okay. I should probably save. There we go. I do tend to slow down at the Forest Temple. Like, I know I'm kind of zooming through this right now. But Forest Temple's a bit slower for me. I don't know why. There's just like a lot of keys in that. It's not hard or anything. It's not even like a maze. Apparently this is not how you're supposed to do this, but this is always how I do this. I walk over there and do a backflip over it. This is how I used to do it. I used to either throw it to the other eye from here. Can you pick it up? It's hard to do on this controller. Or I end up walking over there, and it looks janky because it is. Don't fall, don't you fall. Because he does a little jump, I think. Whatever, good enough. I'm gonna just go down here now. Oh, am I under it? Am I gonna get squished? Nope. I'm good. I'm supposed to play Monopoly with Shaq at some point, but I don't know when we're doing that. Most likely at... yeah, most likely around 10:30 or something, I'm guessing. Don't get hit by bat, please. I want to keep my shield. No. Okay, we're good. I could take out these bats with the... Oh, he's coming. There we go. We're good. I don't know what's in a lot of these doors, so I never check. Like, I have no idea what's beyond that door. Or the door in the room behind, like, before this one, because I never check anything optional. I just gotta go, 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 you know? Yeah, we can make some decent progress in this game today, though. Oops. Please. Please. Oh, ooh, first try. One shot, one kill. A Deku's shield, he sells you a shield. Okay, so I guess it's fine that I never opened that then. Yeah, I don't like the Hylian shield at all, so... Sorry, Hylian shield. Another example of things that people say weird. I think I can take this guy out pretty quick. Almost as fast as Goma, but not quite. I think he'll get one roll around, and then that'll be it. Maybe two, at most. God, I always loved how this guy looked. Whoa, relax. Ooh, almost burned my shield. Okay. I thought the Zyno did the Zig-a-Zig from Spice Girls. What the heck? What are you saying? Like, in terms of the sound he makes? His limb movements? I don't know. I don't remember what the limb movements were affiliated with that song. Maybe eventually. Alright, we're almost done the kid section. Just gotta do the worst part. The belly. Always gotta remember, don't forget the fish. Yeah, sorry, I only listen to Backstreet Boys. I listened to the occasional Spice Girls, but it wasn't my thing. I was exclusively into Backstreet Boys. Which, they are still making amazing music, by the way. Their music is fantastic. They changed genres for a little bit there, but they're kind of going back to Back to the good stuff. It is so hot in this room, but I think my air conditioner is very, very audible. So, ooh, summer streams are going to be a little bit of a struggle for me. That's okay. I gave away my fan after I got the AC, so I can't even have that. I'm gonna get a little desk fan, a little tiny one. It's not audible on Discord, but I think on stream it is. How audible is that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the audio readout and it looks like it's pretty audible. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that back off. No, so what I have to do, here's what I have to do. First of all, I gotta stop streaming with greasy hair so I don't have to wear my hat. So that's step one. Step two is I leave my AC on for like 5 hours before I stream. Leave it on overnight, make my room icy cold, and then I can stream for probably 3 hours without getting too warm, which is also not true because I get too warm as soon as I turn it off, but that's just a me problem. I won't be streaming when I'm playing Monopoly with Shaq, so on his stream I will be using my AC, but you won't be able to hear it because my audio will come through Discord. So, yeah. I love the Gorons, they're so funny looking. But they kind of fit in with that, like, caveman aesthetic and proportions that I like, so I don't know. Also, ground-type Pokemon are some of my favorite Pokemon. So it's all kind of in the same... gonna grab Din's Fire. Is that up top here? Or is that at the castle? Yeah, that's the one that's at the castle. I'm gonna get it, because I usually get it. Yeah. I'll go grab that, because that one's just handy to have. That's really handy to have for Lord Jabu Jabu. When you have the room with the bubbles, you just pop that, and then you're done. Mountain has Sword Spin? Yeah, I think you're right. Furor's Wind is behind Jabu Jabu, and I don't remember where Nairu's Love is. I don't always get those other ones because they're pointless. Is it in Gerudo Valley? It might be. Whatever, let's get the best spell, which is definitively Din's Fire. Now, I know my air conditioner was audible, but how audible and how awful did it sound? Just for future reference. Not saying I'm going to turn it back on, but just for future reference. I'm curious. Sounded like a machine in the background. Nothing awful? Okay. 5 out of 10. That's not bad. That's like reasonable. If I needed to cool off for like a half hour, I would do that. It's not too bad in my room right now, so I'm just going to leave it. I have some water here. That'll get me through the day. Hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. But now I've had too much water and I'm gonna barf. Oh, water. Okay. Uh... That one's easy to remember because it's like a Triforce. Yo, where the frick? Tia, what did I do wrong? Do I have to get the sword one first? Yeah, I think I do because she gives me magic. Oh, I had to go to the mountain first. Frig me. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the mountain. No, no, it's because I need the sword one first. Throw me out, sir. Whatever, let's go get the sword one. We got time. We got nothing but time. Maybe I don't have this game as memorized as I thought. I used to remember which dog it was. But I don't remember anymore. If this is a race, you'd be dead by now. Who am I racing? Am I racing you? You're amazing at this game, but I still feel like I can win, maybe. I feel like it'd be close. But I think I can do it. It'll be tough. That would be fun. We didn't ever have a legit race. Because you were playing Master Quest and I was playing the regular one. I don't know. Actually, never mind. You have this game very memorized. Nah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might lose. I think you have the second half of this game memorized more than I do. I think I would like have a lead for a little bit in the beginning, and then I think I would lose it. Twilight Princess, I'm losing for sure. If we were racing in that, yeah. Because I never play past the Monkey Temple. As long as there aren't any mailboxes, I'm good. Twilight Princess... I thought Water Temple. I remember hating it so much, and I don't even remember anything after that. I think Twilight Princess might be my least favorite 3D Zelda game. I love it, still. I do love it, but I think it's my least favorite one. Secret to the Water Temple is shooting the stalagmites. I remember you saying that too, but the staircases were disorienting to me. I couldn't, like, grasp it. So... Okay, you want to start streaming Ocarina of Time and then we can race? I'll start over. Somehow make it so we can see both of our game screens on each stream. Be tough to do. Also, there'll be a stream delay, so who can actually tell? We'll just do it. We'll do it IRL. I think that's a good idea. I remember that was like my first idea for a YouTube channel when I was like in high school. Is I wanted to do game races. Not for the whole game, but just like to a specific point in the game. Similar to like Video and Arcade Top 10. Another really good Canadian television show, by the way. Shout out to Nicholas Pickles. You need an HDMI to AV converter? You have one. You have the little one we... No, wait, did I only buy that? No, you bought it too. The one that we bought from Game Experts. Yeah, because you wanted to play your N64. That works on this. You have the means to stream your N64. You didn't buy one too? I thought you needed one for your TV at the time. So I thought we both bought them. Yeah, the little square. We both got them. They both got free HDMIs. Yeah, that thing. That's what I use to stream my N64. It's yeah, it works well. I just don't want to bust out the cords right now, so I'm just lazily doing emulation. I'm excited for you to start streaming N64 games now that you know that. Like, please do. I can't believe I just fell. I remember playing on N64 and GameCube in a very slight delay. Are you talking about when we were doing like a kind of race? There was a slight delay, I think, on the GameCube one because the GameCube one had audio issues. Is this guy gonna talk to me again? What? I already heard this, sir. I usually don't miss the chicken jump, so. Yeah, that's also in that video. That's a good video. It's up on the NeoDoodot YouTube channel, but not the NeoDoodles one. It's got some outdated memes in it, but I still think it's funny. We were pretty funny, all right. We're pretty funny as teens. Some good jokes. Sorry, I zoned out for a sec. That's what this game does to me. I'm trying to think what my favorite Zelda dungeon is. I feel like that's usually my least favorite parts of Zelda games, is the dungeon itself. Which is weird to say. That's not the song. But like kind of going back to the Majora's Mask thing where it's like Clock Town and all the little side quests and the music and atmosphere and how creepy it is, like that's all the best part of that game, and then doing the dungeons kind of sucks. I feel that for a lot of Zelda games. Like once I walk into the temple, it's like, dang it. I usually like the boss fights. Boss fights are fun. I just realized something. I walked towards this place and I meant to go to the mountain to get the freaking thing. Give me the puzzles? Yeah, that's what I didn't like. I'm not a big puzzle fan. In games, I'm not. But be right back. I have to use the bathroom. So I'll be just a quick sec. Yeah, this song's amazing. One time I used to go to my uncle's place to burn CDs as a kid, or as a young teen. And I remember it was hard because we were using, I think he was using BearShare as his like peer-to-peer downloads program. And I would just download random songs that I knew I liked but had no theme or cohesiveness or even necessarily my favorite songs from the game. But I remember I downloaded Gerudo Valley, Zora's Domain from Zelda. I also downloaded the Dr. Mario theme from Melee, a bunch of Inuyasha songs, and also Fountain of Dreams from Melee as well. That was like my CD. I probably still have it. Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. I'm back. I cheated while I was gone that whole time. I took a little bit extra longer because I had my AC on, refrigerating my room while I was gone. So it's a little life hack for you. Cool your room. Okay, so in my process of not paying attention, I forgot to go to the mountain again. So let's go to the mountain, because I keep forgetting to do that. Even though it's not necessary to do any of this. That's why I feel like I still stand a little bit of a chance, at least, in an Ocarina of Time race, because I'm willing to skip a lot of things. That even if they're useful, I feel like you'd save a lot of time by just not doing it. Like, by this point, it's not even worth it. I should just do the room regularly. But yeah, I didn't remember how to go to the mountain either. I really thought you could get the spell without doing it, but I guess it makes sense, right? Like, I see why, because, like, you get the magic meter originally for your sword. And you can't use the other things without magic, so yeah. Give me the magic bar to be a word. Yeah. I mean, and you're already at the place, so I guess it makes sense, but still. A game that I would lose in for sure is Mario 64. I can do that first world real quick, and that's it. I don't have anything else memorized. Oh, and the Bowser levels. I used to play those over and over again. So I got, like, super efficient at them. But any of the other worlds? Nope. Mario 64 is so fluid. Yeah, it controls like a dream still. Like, I love the way that game plays. Sail through it easy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think didn't I play it on stream, and I was trying to do the desert level, and I had no friggin' clue where I was going. Like, it was my first time through the pyramid. Like, I hadn't even done the pyramid before. I would sail through it, probably, like, not struggle with it, but I definitely couldn't race in it, I don't think. I don't know if I know any Mario games like that. Like, have them memorized. What's my favorite mainline Mario game? I don't even know what the answer to that is. Maybe Odyssey? Odyssey was really, really good. Like, Odyssey was unreasonably good. Sounds familiar. I got mad at the same desert part you did. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. Did I? Yeah, I must have streamed the Mario 3D Collection, right? I don't know. I guess it's a sign you've been streaming successfully if you can't remember all the games you've streamed. Because you've done it too much. I don't know what I'm talking about. Excited for more of your streams, though. I freaking love watching your streams. Oh, those blow up faster than the flowers. Okay. Yeah, stream more, please. I mean, if you feel like it. Pluto as well. Both of you are fantastic streamers. Like, I hear you guys telling constant stories and just keeping the chatting going, like, interesting as well. Oh, don't burn my shield, please. I don't think these can. Can they? Ugh, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, do it. Do Ocarina of Time. No, please. Ugh. Yeah, I would love to see you play this game. Absolutely. Try to set up the N64. That'd be you'd have some good N64 content. Do Mischief Makers. Cause I freaking couldn't get past the second level of that game. Do Snowboard Kids. Snowboard Kids too. Turtle Beach. Not Turtle Beach, Turtle Island. Did Turtle Beach headsets get their name from snowboard kids? I think you can actually skip this owl. Is it Turtle Beach? No, it's Turtle Island. I don't know. Yeah, he'll get me on the way out. This is the only time in the game he's helpful, I think. Oh, okay, it's Turtle Island. Alright, alright. You're right. Can you stream Conquer on Twitch? Absolutely you can. Oh, that's what I wanted to stream. Smash Remix. It's this really, really cool Smash 64 mod where they've added new characters and such. I'll boot it up for a sec because I'm almost done with Ocarina of Time anyway. Streamed for over 2 hours. That's kind of nice. And they just added 2 characters that are specific to you, which are Wolf. So Wolf's in Smash 64 now. And Conquer. They've added Conquer. So they also have some original characters as well, which is really cool. And Conquer looks really, really cool. They even do, like, art in the style of Smash 64 as well. We got Renee in here. Hello, Renee. I haven't talked to you in about, what has it been, 4 months? I don't know. When did I stream last? But yeah, Conquer just came out for Smash 64 Remix, and I'm very, very excited about it. I used to have Michael and David over, and we'd play that every time they would release a new character. I think they also released Mad Piano from Mario 64 as a character, but I don't know if that was just an April Fool's joke. So. I think a quick shortcut out of here is just to save and quit. It's gonna be lurking? Hey, no worries. I think I'm gonna take a break from Ocarina of Time. Let me save state, actually. Just because I wanted to do a couple other... Oh, I might go back to it. I'm not, like, bored of it. I just want to, check out something else. Yeah, Mad Piano looked cool. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is real. Let's see if this works. So it's at a weird resolution. Okay, so this isn't it. This isn't my patched ROM. Let me try to find my patched ROM. Open ROM, output. Oh, they added Bowser as well. No, okay. I have a working ROM, I know I do. Is it working? I don't know. I can't tell. I might just save that for another stream then. Because I really want to play Smash Remix. But I should get all the technical stuff out of the way later. I don't know anything about Conker's Bad Fur Day. Let's do this. I might have to restart Project 64. Give me a moment. Give me one quick moment. Smash Remix broke. It broke, yeah. But yeah, it's fantastic. So they've added like a bunch of original stages and also newer stages as well. So they even have like the Persona stage from Smash Ultimate. They put that in the N64 one, which is cool. They've added like a Diddy Kong Racing, Snow Village. Like, it's just cool. And they've added like nice N64 style remixes to them too. So. Oh, this game. This is one of my favorite games, probably of all time. I love Donkey Kong in general. Everybody knows that. Love myself the Donkey Kong trilogy. This game gets a real bad rap, unjustifiably so. This is one of the best N64 games. I get people's complaint about it's like a really packed collectathon, like 2-packed, but I don't know. It's still good though. It looks like it's only in a 4x3, so I have a bit of a small view here. Can I change the options for that? Yeah, fix it. Did I break it? God, N64 emulation's so good. Alright, go back to normal then. I guess we're doing stretch. Maybe I'm gonna change that back to normal. Does this not emulate well? I have no idea. I think I'm gonna have to bust out my N64 cables and actually run this off official hardware. Because N64 emulation's always been a little janky. Oh yeah, this one is not running proper. I'm sure once you get past the intro, it's fine. Yeah, let's change it back to stretch. Yeah, if it's running the same, it's fine. Yeah, you said you never played this game, right? This is basically to you what Conquer is to me. Yeah, this is just like a really good Banjo-Kazooie game. That's all it is.
I've been waiting a long time
with voice acting. And it has my friggin' husband in it. Look, there he is on the chair right now. Oh, I love him so much. Also, Crunch from Diddy Kong Racing is based off these guys. Which isn't true, this game came out later, but this was like the new Kremling design. So. It's even got Banjo-Kazooie music in it, pretty much. It has, I think one of the worlds is called Forest. It's Forest Frenzy or something like that. Mushroom Forest. It's a forest type level, and it actually was a Banjo-Kazooie world, but it translated so well that they just transferred it over. Whoa! I cut it off thing, so I can't see who's hosting. But thank you for the host. Let me check that out right now. Dang it! I didn't catch it. Who's hosting? Speak up in chat. I'm sorry, I missed it. Thank you so much for the host. I gotta fix my stream layout so it actually shows me who's hosting. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. I didn't get it on my notification thing.
This time there can be no
Gotta be quick.
mistakes.
This is a newer stream layout that I just created. Video Game Andrew, thank you so much, Video Game Andrew. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is a recent stream scene that I made, so it's not... All the kinks aren't worked out yet. So I appreciate not only the raid, but also the test for notifications. So, but yeah, we were doing some Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I was playing some Zelda. I know I just switched off right now, so it looks a little bad. But I literally just switched over to Donkey Kong. We got a good chunk of Ocarina of Time done. We did the first 2 temples. So we did the Deku Tree, and then we did the Dodongo's Cavern. And we were just about to do Jabu Jabu's Belly, but then we decided to take a little break for now. But I even got a little bit of bits, and that's really sweet. That's really nice. Let's play Zelda games. Is that like an actual legit channel? I gotta check that out. Is that similar to like how Twitch Played Pokemon works? I don't know. I'm curious. Andrew, were you also playing some Zelda? Like, what were you streaming for the raid? Also, how do I change the camera? Oh, it's the C buttons. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. I think I have to see Cranky and do his tutorial barrels. But yeah, this controls exactly like Banjo. Like, every single button's the same. It controls like every N64 platform. So you got the long jump, you got the backflip. Like, it's all exactly the same. But yeah, I want to do... Oof. Zelda games are going to happen probably a little bit more frequently for a little bit. Just because I'm really, really feeling the mood. I don't know if it'll be the same game all the way through. I might, like, do them in parts. So I'll do, like, Zelda Ocarina of Time for one day of the week, and then I'll do Zelda Wind Waker for another day of the week. I don't know. I haven't really thought it through. I was considering making a streaming schedule, but because I also do YouTube, it's hard to figure all that out. Welcome to bonus game. Yeah, bring back long jumps, and I wanted to control exactly like how it did too. Long jumps were the best. I like the bonus levels in this game. These don't count as bonus levels, but when you find them in the levels, they say, "Welcome to bonus game." And that's really nice of them. So that's one thing Banjo has over Donkey Kong. All right, I'm just supposed to throw the grenades. Is you can skip the tutorial in Banjo, but you can't skip it in Donkey Kong for some reason.
Well done.
It's okay, they're pretty quick. Actually, this is probably a horrible game for me to be streaming. This game was the first game to ever make me sick. So this is a weird function in this game. They tell you how to pick up barrels and throw them. I don't think there's a single level where you do this. Banjo doesn't have long jump, but it has talent trot. You get talent trot in this game as well as Lanky Kong. So he goes on his arms and he walks around on his arms. And it's the same controls and activation as talent trot. But yeah, I guess Banjo doesn't have long jump, does it? You have the friggin' extra little double jump, though. But yeah, I guess Donkey Kong controls more similar to Mario.
Well done.
Okay. Done tutorial. I forget if I have to let Cranky know. Maybe I do. Yeah, because he's going to give me the slam. So I can get out of here. The Buddhist Bashium. It has that same Rareware humor as well. Like, this is just a solid game. Yeah, so you get the jump and hit Z, and then you do the slam as well. So you would find this game very comfortable to play, I think. Look how pretty it is too. Look at these lighting effects, the N64, like, oh. It's a bloated game, but everybody's too hard on it. Like, it's a really well-made game. I don't think it's a nostalgia thing either. I've gone to, but like back to other games that people have said are really bad that I thought were good, and I could be like, okay, that is actually a bad game. Like, big Mega Man fan, and people said Mega Man X6 is really bad, but Mega Man X6 was actually my first Mega Man game that I loved. So I went back to play it, and I got like caught in, I got soft locked, so I couldn't even get past a certain spot. All the level designs were bad. And I was like, okay, this one's legitimately not as good as I thought it was. But this game, that is not the case for this game. This game is actually good. I gotta go see K. Lumsey. I think this game is some of Grant Kirkhope's best work as well. Also, I'm a big K. Lumsey fan as well. Bring back K. Lumsey. Gold banana. Speaking of K. Lumsey, they pulled that joke a couple times in the Donkey Kong series. So, in Donkey Kong, I think Country 2, there's like a quiz show that you can go to, and they'll ask you different questions about Donkey Kong characters or worlds or whatever, and one of the questions was, oh, what's like the bad guy of this world? Is it King K. Rool? Or is it like King K. Rap? And I'm like, that's funny. And there was like a third option as well, but that one stuck with me. I'm like, cheeky little Rareware. Also, my Donkey Kong is freaking the frig out. He's kind of stretching all over the place. Yeah, it's just that kind of... That's like very distinctly Rareware to put that in their game. And I respect them for it. Oh, this was the door to the world. Got it. All the little characters in here have the rareware eyes as well. Okay, rule. Oh, it has the Banjo-Kazooie like bad ending screen when you end the game as well. When you end the game, he blows up the island. Look at him, I love him. Whoa, look at Donkey Kong, he's stretching all over the place. I guess this game isn't super duper playable. I want a hot lady in my bad ending for Donkey Kong 2 though. They have Candy Kong, who's like really, really extra over-sexualized in this game. Which is kind of funny because she's a monkey. But so I guess you can have that. She's alright. She looks like kind of looks like Gruntilda a little bit. I don't think she's in this world. Want a hot lady in my bed ending? Yeah, I guess it's applicable as well. I don't know why my characters keep stretching all over the place, but I just have to deal with it, I guess. Maybe Diddy Kong won't stretch as much. So here's why everybody hates this game, and I'll show you exactly why. And I thought it was fine. But while you're running through the levels, you'll see like different color items. So every monkey is like given a color. So Donkey Kong, his color is yellow, so you can collect the yellow bananas. But if you see like red or blue bananas, you need a different Kong to get them. So I think there's actually some under here. I can't find them yet. But so basically you had to go back and play each level like... How many Kongs are there? There's Donkey, Diddy, Chunky, Lanky, and Tiny. So you have to do each level 5 times basically. Which I was fine with. Just because I was loving the game so much. But I see it is a valid complaint though. This is where his coconut gun comes from. It's because Rareware was really into the whole adding shooting into their game. You know, they had just released GoldenEye, and then Banjo-Tooie had like major shooting aspects as well. Let's add it to this. Yeah. Renee just got Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and you're excited for it. Yeah, that's awesome. How do I put my gun away? There we go. Cyber Sleuth, did you buy it on Steam? Because I heard there was like a really, really good sale on it. It was like $12 or something like that. I think that was the complete edition as well that came with Hacker's Memory. But on Switch, even better. Cyber Sleuth is so good. The story's a little boring, admittedly, but I got really addicted to that game, and I've played through it a couple times. I'm still like in the middle of playing it on Switch as well. Oh, right. This isn't what you gotta do. I had to go find the coconut buttons. Who's your starter Digimon? Who do you choose? There's a coconut button on top of this, isn't there? Still downloading it? Alright, you're in for a real treat. Have I ever streamed that game? I don't remember if I streamed Digimon. I know I made Shaq stream it once. Coconut button, please. I did stream it. Okay, cool. Dang, I'm forgetting every game I streamed, huh? I think I was grinding for something. That sounds about right. I do like to grind in that game for sure. Oh. I was probably trying to get like a metal Tyrannomon or something. That seems like what I would do. Yeah, the 3 starter Digimon are good choices. Because they got Terriermon, Palmon, and Hagurumon. And everybody would see Hagurumon and think, absolutely not. And I think that's perfect. They didn't give you like 3 blatantly good choices. It's kind of like the Poplio of Pokemon. Remember when everybody was like really excited about who was in that gen? Rowlet and Litten, but everybody was dunking on Poplio, so I chose Poplio. So you better believe I chose Hagurumon. Ah, there it is. Where's that 3rd button at? Oh, I think it is actually on top of that hill. Did I get that already? Why is my character model stretching? Nope, that's a peanut. That's a peanut. I just got this button, right? No, I didn't. Can you back up? Get the frig up. Yeah, I just got the button. Okay. Did I hear the Mario Odyssey people are making a Donkey Kong game? I heard there were some Donkey Kong rumors, but I didn't know it was them. That's fantastic news. You know what would be even better news? If they get my guy Grant Kirkhope or David Wise in on the music. David Wise is such a Donkey Kong staple, but I will settle for Grant Kirkhope as well. They're both good. They both can, like, capture that DK essence that I require. Draw distance. I need to go up. But that's awesome, though. E3 is next month, so I guess we're going to get more news about that. I'm happy that a lot more game companies aren't skipping out on E3 this year. And we're getting some, like... I want Bandai Namco there, and I want them to talk about Digimon Survive, because, like... Is that game still real? Who knows? But I need me some Digimon Survive. That game looks amazing. Yeah. The only thing I like most mainline Donkey Kong games. I just didn't like Returns on Wii. Like, I've tried to play that game so many times. I have it on 3DS as well. I just never get into it. Tropical Freeze was fantastic. Am I gonna stream Monopoly? I'm probably not gonna stream Monopoly. Just because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. And I would like to relax and eat some chips, and I don't like to eat on stream. So I gotta eat my smart food Lay's. Well, let's switch to Diddy Kong, because I'm a Diddy main. I'll end a stream for chips time, absolutely I will. Yeah, baby boy Diddy Kong. He's got the extra little double jump. This is also the game where his up B comes from. He's got the little jetpack in this game, and he also has his peanut gun. A lot of Diddy's moveset was from this game. But I need to go get my peanut guns first. So yeah, you can see like there's red coins down there. There's also red bananas everywhere now. So when you unlock a new Kong, like a new color object and consumable will appear. But you can't collect the other Kong's consumable. So like that's why everybody hates this game. If you don't choose the starters, is there still a chance to get them later? There is. So that's one of my favorite things about Cyber Sleuth is they really focused hard on the branching paths of the Digimon. So it's not linear like Pokemon. So yeah, you can always Digivolve something. You can probably just de-Digivolve it back into a form that you need. You can get a lot of Digimon off a single Digimon, basically. And I have a lot of appreciation for that. Donkey Kong's color is yellow, so he gets like the yellow bananas, you know, default bananas. Oh, there's no air meter in this game, I just realized. I really thought there was. Okay, go down, go down, go down. Right, I forgot about that super secret ability that monkeys have. The water breathing, the gills under their ears. You're right, that's on me. I wasn't a good student. Alright, give me guns, please. Guns. Peanut pop guns. Look at him stand. Look at his stance. I love Diddy Kong a lot. That's right, you're studying monkey science, aren't you? I think that's what it's called. I'm not wrong about a lot of things. I think monkey science is real. You need the bananas to the boss levels, I think. Look at this Mumbo's Mountain. This is Mumbo's Mountain. There's nothing on top of here, it's just grenades. What do I need this for? Yeah, as a kid, I used to be only like able to play this game in very short increments. I'm talking like 20 minutes at a time, and then the motion sickness would hit real hard. So dang it. I think each monkey has 10 bananas in every world, though. Nerd. Did I hit him? No, I didn't hit him. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bad sport. That's it? That wasn't for anything? Ooh, that leads somewhere, though. I gotta also pop the banana balloon. People didn't like this game because there's too much to collect. There's like way too much. It's an overwhelming collectathon, and I get that. They are not wrong for that. But I love this game. Because it's still incredibly well made. Like, there's a lot of polish in this game. There's a lot to love about it. A lot of personality. Just too much to collect. And that's why there was no other, like, 3D Donkey Kong game. And that's why I think, like, there's a lot of potential for this Mario Odyssey Donkey Kong type game. Because there hasn't been a Japanese developed Mario Odyssey. Sorry, Donkey Kong game. I don't think, because it's either made by Rare or Retro. So that'd be interesting to see what they can do with it. Yeah, no, this game looks fantastic. I think that's what people say about this game. Like, it's not a poorly made game. It's just a bloated experience. Oh, it has some tight platforming, which isn't a bad thing. But, oh, goodness me. Oh, I'm just bad at it. That's all it is. Yeah, no worries. Okay. This part in particular was way easier with an N64 controller because it had the divots for the stick. So you're able to, like, easily just rest the stick into one of those divots, and that was fine. Okay, frig me. Whatever, I got over the fence anyway. I need an ability to break that. I think this whole room is Diddy themed. There's also a minecart section. I don't remember where it is. My Donkey Kong 64 knowledge is lacking. Okay, stop sliding. Ooh. Spooky. Wait, it's timed! I don't even know where that was. Oh, it's up here. How do I get up there, though? Okay, go. Go, go, go. Whoa! Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. That's insane that I made that. I didn't deserve that. That deserves a banana. Give me a banana. Nice. Okay. What? Okay. Can you shoot the thing? There we go. I've got a gun! No, you can hit him. Alright, maybe I can't. He's got a long jump too. Alright. Sorry, I'm messing around with the controls. I'm trying to figure things out. Play this game optimally. No, please! I shouldn't have frigged around after I hit the button. God, Renee's got me excited for a 3D Donkey Kong now. Like, it very well might not be Donkey Kong. I mean, sorry, 3D like that. It still could be side-scrolling, but that sounds cool. Hello, welcome back. So I got the peanut pop gun. Oh, I know where to go. Not there. There's a peanut door over here, right? I can feel a little bit of that dizziness. Tiny little bit. That kind of carried over from my childhood. But that's every 3D game I play. Which is why I think the Super Nintendo has a slight edge in terms of favorite consoles for me. Sir, shoot the button. Because I'm able to enjoy it, is what I'm saying. So gold bananas are jiggies, because you're able to unlock the doors with them. And yeah. So this purple button is the grape shooter, which is Lanky Kong's gun. There's also a feather bow that Tiny Kong has, which is kind of dumb because now I think about it, it's the only edible thing. Oops. And Chunky Kong has a pineapple bazooka, I think. I don't think you need too many bananas for this. So this is kind of a funny little way of unlocking the boss level as well. So you go to the platform here and they need 60 bananas to unlock the boss level. So I have 62. So I'm gonna stand on this platform and feed him so he gets fat enough to raise that pig up to unlock the door. And like only Rareware can think of this. Like what is this? Oh, I love this song. This song in particular, I don't even think this is on the soundtrack. The song after you unlock the door, it's so like creepy and ominous. I'm gonna turn it up just slightly. Yeah. It's like my favorite song in the game. Oh. Grant still got it. I know I'm saying still got it, but this is like his older stuff. But in Ukulele, he composed that, and that was a fantastic soundtrack as well. Grant does still got it. God, what a pretty game, too. Like, there's some GameCube games that don't look as good as this. Sorry, I should turn that back down a little. I think this is a Rambi boss fight. I get to play as the Rhino, I think. A little loud, my apologies. No, you rematch him, and that's when you play as Rambi. I think this one you just throw barrels at him. Okay, relax. And then he hits you with a King Dodongo move. Oop. How do I outrun that? That's weird. Don't go away, don't go away. There we go. It's okay, even if I can't outrun his thing, which I might be able to just running straight, actually, now I think about it. Nope, can't do it. Gotta jump. Is he stuck on something? What's going on? I can't see anything, sir. Oh my god, I can't believe I died. That wasn't my fault, that was jank camera. Which is in all N64 games. Rematch, please. Thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. This time I won't die. N64 has that camera jank because you can't see the, you don't have a second stick. And the box is stretching all over the place. He's glitching out a little. Oh, right, grab the thing. I'm paying attention to not this game. There we go. It's kind of weird that things stretch and tear sometimes, but not other times. Like this boss fight was fine the first time. I think this game, one of the cool things about this game is you can actually rematch the bosses whenever you want. So if you like to replay them, you can. Which is what, like, not a lot of games did that back then. Like you had your one and done kind of thing. That should be it. I think he's done. Oh, and it plays the peaceful music again. Grant is a master at atmosphere, I think. Apparently he also did the soundtrack for Kingdoms of Amalur on 360, which I also own, and I kind of want to play it just for that reason. I think it's just like a third-person RPG, which I played the demo for it when that first came out, and I don't remember it at all. But I'm going to save this for now. Instant save. That's right, I forgot. It's been a little over 3 hours. By that, I mean 3 hours and 2 minutes. So I'm going to end stream now. But that was a great stream. Got a follow, got a good turnout in the beginning. Had fun playing Zelda, had fun playing N64. This was a pleasant return to streaming, and I have all of you to thank for that. So thank you for showing up, and thank you for being cool. But yeah. And yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I will stream again soon. I'm going to be doing an art stream sometime soon as well. I've been working on a couple things. Actually, I'll show you a quick preview. I was showing Pluto this yesterday, but I will share this with you as well. So these pictures that I have, which are also my Be Right Back screen, as you know, you're very familiar with these ones, right? I actually hate these. These are a little old. I drew these. When did I draw this? I drew it a while ago, so I'm actually working on redrawing those to be more consistent with my current art style and the way I draw myself. So that's the sketch so far, if that shows up on stream. There we go. So I'm completely redrawing them, but I gotta line them and color them still. But I think these look a lot better. They look a lot more in line with how I usually draw myself. So no more of this. This is bad, this is outdated, and I hate it. So, yeah. That's what I'm working on currently. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, I also drew this, which I haven't posted. My uncle, while we're on a trip, gave me a description for a Digimon he wanted me to make up. And I made it up based on his loose description. And that's what I made up. I'll post this later, but that's just another thing I drew. I asked him what his favorite Digimon was. He said Gigantormon. So I'm like, I don't think that's real, but if it was real, what would it look like? And he's like, oh, it's this big hulking guy that kind of looks like a movie I saw called Battle of the Giganters, which was actually called War of the Gargantuans, I think called. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. He's like, yeah, they're kind of furry. They have like the spiky shoulders, and they're like a hulking beast thing. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and it should be in the Digimon style. So I'm like, all right. So Digimon style meaning I'm gonna make this guy half robotic, half natural, in Digimon fashion, and then I just went off with it. And that's gonna be in my video. I'm gonna make a video about my trip. I'm having 2 videos coming out. One's gonna be Digimon related. One's gonna be just a regular like family trip video. But the Digimon one should be pretty funny. I got some good content for that. I forgot to film a lot of Digimon stuff until like later on in the trip because I was mostly driving, and Digimon Vital Bracelet requires you to be active, so I didn't really have that. But my Digimon video will be coming out first. I don't feel like editing right now, so that's gonna be probably in like, I'm gonna say like 4 days or something. Let's give it 4. But yeah, that'll come out eventually. But anyway, if you guys want to see me stream in a little bit, I'm not going to be streaming on my channel, but on Shaq's channel. Do I have shout-out functions? Let's see. I don't know. Nick's my mod, so he gets all this stuff going. I do. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be streaming over there on Shaq's channel. If anyone who is watching casually or lurking hasn't followed him, he is a very good streamer as well, and one of my best friends. And I'm going to be playing Monopoly with him later. Or something later. I don't know. Maybe I won't be playing Monopoly with him. Maybe he'll decide to do Valorant instead. But either way, give him a follow. And potentially, I will see you guys later over there. Good night. Bye. Oh, toothpick. Good night. Bye. I gotta get a stream ending screen. But for now, it's just gonna end abruptly.